Movies and Martinis celebrates women and diversity in the entertainment world
by ranking trending movies, shows, and books
with two completely different perspectives and ranked by delicious martinis.
Listen to find out how many martinis we felt it was worth.
And learn about the women who have written, performed, and/or directed in everything we have rated.
A new episode is available every Thursday on your favorite podcast platform and YouTube. What's up, everyone? Welcome to our podcast. I'm Priya.
And I'm Mercy. Hi, Priya. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Very good. Thank you. Happy to be here with you, doing our favorite thing, talking about books.
Yay! So today is our Books and Martinis Book Club, where we talk about the book that we read the month before and what we're reading this month. So you ready?
And then so on and so on.
And so on and so on. But guys, before
Thank you.
even...
I was waiting for you.
Yeah, before we even continue, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It's going to help us out so much. If you want us to continue making this amazing content about books and movies and shows and music, definitely hit
and all that
like
jazz.
And all that jazz. Yes. Thank you, guys. Okay. All right, hit it. Let's hear. Okay, last month our book was The Wedding People. Tell us about it.
Okay, so The Wedding People. It's by Alison Espach, and it was also a Read with Jenna book. I loved it. I really loved it. Our book, I know you were traveling the day that the book club got together.
Yeah.
You were quite literally on the airplane as we were talking, because I remember you texting us. But it had some mixed reviews. We did have some of our younger girls that weren't really feeling it too much. But the girls that were like, I think somewhere like in their late 30s or early 40s and up, all of them devoured the book and absolutely loved it. It is an excellent, excellent book. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but it's nothing you would expect. You laugh so much. It talks about life. It's, I don't know, it's so outside the box. I'll tell you one thing. I sat with a couple of girlfriends having some drinks, probably sometime last month, right when I started reading it. So I'm sharing with the girls, I can't get this book off of my mind. I've been listening to this book and it's so incredible. It starts with this lady and she is determined to kill herself. She's done with life. Everything that could go wrong went wrong. She has no reason to live. She's over it. And she goes to this resort that she finds, and she's always wanted to go there. Anyhow, she ends up there. And that particular weekend, it's reserved for a massive wedding, which is where the wedding people come in. So she doesn't care. She's over it. She's over all the people and all the pretty stuff and all the food and all the crap going back and forth. And she's like, oh, God, please spare me. Just want this to be over. She orders her shrimp and her champagne and her last meal. She even smokes that last cigarette, puts on this gorgeous dress, and decides this is going to be it. Before she does all that, she decides to go to the hot tub, decompress, and then she's going to go through her whole plan of action that she has in her mind. She sits in the hot tub with this totally hot guy who just gets her. They start having just words back and forth, just a quick conversation. And she tells him straight off. She goes, you know, go fuck. And he's like, excuse me? And she says, yeah, like I didn't stutter. Did you hear me? And he's like, well, I would, except I'm getting married. He's the groom. But she gets along with the groom and it just takes off from there. The book is excellent. I recall my friend telling me, well, does she end up with the guy in the hot tub? Does she end up with the groom? Does she end up with the groom? And it was just, I'm not going to tell you anything. I'm just going to tell you it's a great read. That's everything for this book.
That sounds rather sexy.
So good. It was sexy. It's funny. It's raw. It's real life. It's great.
And you know, that goes to show you never know what can happen. When you think that you're like, you've hit rock bottom and that's it. And, you know, thankfully she didn't go through with it. But like when you're there, last straw, look what happened to her.
And it's funny enough that the person that stops her from going any further is the person who she mentors, which is the bride. The book is excellent, excellent, excellent. So you never know whose path you cross, right? But there's always a plan out there.
Yes.
So that was last month. This month we're already reading this book, which is beautiful. I love all the glittery gold leaves in it. The Lost Bookshop
Yes.
by Evie Woods. It is beautiful. It sounds really, really fun. I am about to start it. I haven't yet, but I will. And in December, our book club is going to have, so keep it in mind, it's called Tell Me Everything by Elizabeth Strout. It was very, very highly recommended, and it's a story of a private investigator. It sounds fantastic. That's it. I just
Okay.
told you, let me see, October, November, and December. You're all caught up. So, because our number is 3333 all the time,
Three, three,
Priya,
three.
and we just discussed three books. What are the three books that you want to read before
Oh,
this year's
oh,
over?
and by the way, do you see my pendant? Do you see it?
Oh, I
333.
do.
Yeah,
Wow.
333,
What does that
girl.
represent to you?
Oh, it's the divine, divine. It's divine.
Okay, I'll take
Okay.
Divine.
My mind is stuck right now.
I know
But
we've shared the number three from day one, including the fact
yes,
that we both have three kids.
yes, yes.
So,
Okay, my TBR. I'm actually doing a buddy read from with one of our Bookstagram buddies. The book that we're doing together is called The Veiled Kingdom by Holly Renee. It's fantasy. It's supposed to be spicy and hot and adventurous, and it's doing really good right now in the charts. So I'm definitely gonna get into that. I
okay.
just finished. So this is not my TBR, but I've been like dying all month trying to get through this book because I ran out of credits on Spotify listening to it.
Ah,
Finally got around to finishing it. It's called Bull Moon Rising by Ruby Dixon. Okay. Ruby Dixon is the Blue Alien author. I keep telling you about.
yes.
You want
Yeah.
sexy sci-fi fantasy? Ruby Dixon is a good like entry into the genre. It's so good. So her latest book, Blue Moon Rising, just came out. I finished it. It was good. The ending was cute.
Okay.
It was good. I wanted it to
Okay.
be more spicy. It was good.
Okay.
All right. Next out is an incredibly spicy, dark romance book. It's called Lights Out by Navessa Allen. And I can't wait to start that. I'm doing audio because, dark romance and
Ooh,
audio is always good.
yes.
And of course, because I'm a big ass sap, I am doing the audio for Quicksilver. I read the hard copy and the audio came out. And oh my God, this is like my comfort listen right now, just listening to the voice actor of the main character, Kingfisher.
Okay. Okay. I do hear great things.
Okay, what's on your TBR?
Oh, okay. Well, nothing like that, but that does sound really good. I have a couple of older books. So, well, not old, but I have this one, which I keep hearing insane things about. It's called The Boyfriend by our girl
Mm,
Frida McFadden, who we like.
yeah.
Um, so anyway, it sounds really, really good. I read a little bit about it and people won't stop raving about it. So I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna read that. The Gunkle,
Cool.
I hear is hilarious. Is I believe the gay uncle who ends up with his niece and nephew to raise and all the experiences that he goes through because he's definitely not paternal or maternal or
I love
caregiver
that.
type, but it's
I
supposed
love
to
that
be.
you have
Oh,
that on your TBR. I
oh
love
yeah, I'm so
it.
excited to read it. I'm really, really happy to read it. And then our girl Heather keeps telling me how amazing this book is and how
Oh,
much I have to read it. So I'm excited and I have it as a goal to read it before this year's over. She says it's absolutely beautifully written. She
what's the name
loved
of
it
it?
so much.
Say it out loud.
It's called The Keeper of Happy Endings, and it's
Ooh,
in Paris.
of
And
course.
she says that she told me it's so good that I read every single book that Barbara Davis has.
Oh,
So, yep.
hmm.
So I'll let you
I
know.
love it.
And those are my three to read. I mean, I have like 10. I'm in the middle of The Alchemist. So,
Yeah, I love
not
it.
to mention all the different authors we have going on. I have that pile. I'm like
Yes.
three, go
So this
back to
is our
three. I have
own
three different piles.
I was about to say it's our own personal TBR we're sharing with you guys. This is other
Yes.
than Books and
Other
Martinis.
than, yes, and other than book club. So book club has its own group of books that we read. Then we
Yeah.
read all the books from the authors that we interview, and then we read the ones that we want to read. We want to read them all, but the ones that we choose to read separately. So
Yes.
yeah, three
All right,
three
guys.
TBRs.
Yes. Three again. Three through
Three
three.
again. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for listening. Check out these books. Follow us on Instagram if you want to join our book club. We meet the last Tuesday of every month on Zoom. It's usually a little fun and chaotic because you got different personalities in there. But if you want to join, hit us up. Let us know. It's
Absolutely.
free.
Absolutely. Yep. And fun.
All right. Like, share, follow, subscribe.
Have a great one, guys. See you later.
Bye.
Bye, Priya. Bye.